Hello, WJ Burns PHX. This here is a chassis, an antenna, and a speaker unit out of a 7S529 radio, 1941, I believe it is, um, that I'm going to refurbish. Um, the owner has sent the tone controls. They go to these wafer switches here. Um, a lot of this wire is different from the wire that I'm usually encountering with these radios. As a matter of fact, the wire for this side is generally made out of that crumbly rubber wire, and this side is usually out of wire that's similar to this, although it's not as color coded as this. This wire here is still in great shape, so won't have any worry with that at the moment. What I'm going to do with this won't be a how-to video. This is going to be more like a as we go along update videos. I'm going to take and refurbish this set for this person and get it working properly and get it upgraded and send it back for them. And then they're going to go ahead and insert it into the chassis and everything. I'm not going to. This isn't going to be offered up on eBay. The antenna is going to need to be refurbished because the fine wire on the, I don't know if you can see it, on that inner coil right there has been broken loose from the terminals in here. So I'm surprised it was even working, if it was working. And what we're going to do in order to ensure that this thing here is going to perform, the exterior outer loop is still in good condition. I'm going to see if this antenna can be, if I don't need to take and extract that in order to pull some more lead out of that little fine wire. It's about the thickness of a hair, human hair. So I can still keep this intact. But what I will do is strip it from this outer pickup coil on both sides of this assembly and restring it with brand new enameled wire and get it checked out. This is not an original transformer. For somebody has replaced this before. I'm not really sure if this transformer is beefy enough to handle 7 tubes, but it probably will. It just looks kind of strange being up on stilts like that when the other one was encased in a can, in a regular black coated can. It has all its tubes. Well, they'll get the tubes checked out. This here will be stripped down of most of the components except for the IFs and the transformer, and refurbished, get it refinished. The speaker is in pristine condition. I'm surprised. Both back and front, the wire is still excellent shape, and the plug is in excellent shape. We'll get the audio transformer checked out and see if it's still viable. We'll get the IFs checked out and see if they're still viable. We'll get the antenna coil checked out and underneath there's an oscillator coil. This here was recapped some time back, but it was recapped with these black beauties. The filter caps were upgraded, but I don't know if they did a proper job on that, so I'll have to check that out. We'll go through this wire by wire, resistor by resistor, capacitor by capacitor, just as if I'll go through this just as if I was doing this radio for sale on eBay. So I'll try to make short little clippets videos to string these together and give you regular updates on it as we go along. I've had this on the shelf now for about a week. I had another radio, you may have seen the video on it. It's the current video that is uploaded to YouTube on my channel about the Philco 350. So I've got the bench cleared for this one, and we're going to get started on it. I'll try to get some video of it while it's in progress. Right over there underneath that sheet is going to be a project that will be upcoming, and guess what? It's another 7S529 that I acquired here recently, and managed to get a pretty good deal on it with shipping, and everything looks intact. I haven't been able to bust it open and check it out yet, but everything seems to be intact and functional. The buttons are still pretty good, and the faux finish on the unit is still pretty good. The cloth is going to come out. The cloth is in pretty good shape, but I'm not going to keep it. One reason I don't keep any of the claws on any of these radios is because if it comes from a home that is kind of you know, they got pets or cats or hoarding cats or whatever, and don't keep their house clean, or if they're smokers or druggies or whatever the case may be, I don't want that smell to stay in the radio, because I refinished those cabinets inside and outside, so there is no mystery odors emitted from the cabinets, because these radios, especially the 6, 7, and 8 and 9 tube radios, can really produce some heat, and after some time they start to reek that smell. So I dispense away from that and get rid of everything that I can, so that smell is not an issue. So the next time you see this thing, it'll be on the bench, and we'll get an assessment made on it. So stay tuned.